Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Come and talk to me, I really wanna meet you, girl. I really wanna know your name. Hmm. We're gonna rock out tonight. Oh, yeah, it's about that time. It's about that time. Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to this episode of the P-Ave Perspective with Mr. O'Neal. As always, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for spending y'all Thursday night with me, because I know y'all could have been doing something else. Let me turn this volume down. Good deal, good deal. Well, as y'all know, this show is focused on discussing topics and issues that affect us in our personal lives, the lives of our kids, our neighborhoods, and our communities. And more importantly, we like to discuss the solution to those problems. So, as y'all know, you know what I'm saying, today's show is focused on emotional intelligence. And every show that I do is special and it serves a purpose. And this one is directed at the parents and the adults, but it's really about the kids. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm directing it at the family, the adults, is because we set the example for the kids. We set the example for the kids. And more with this social media and everything that's going on in this world, we as adults are showing a major lack of emotional intelligence, man. And that's the reason for all these failed relationships. That's the reason for all these fights. That's the reason for the negativity. That's the reason for the killing. That's the reason, you know what I'm saying, for most of the negativity that's going on in this world today. It boils down to a lack of emotional intelligence. So we're going to get into that today, and we're going to talk about emotional intelligence. But, so how's y'all week been, man? How's everybody week been? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody had a great week. Hopefully everybody doing their thing. And getting better by the day, man. Getting better every day. Striving harder to reach your goals every day. Putting in work to be a better you every day. So, I hope everybody on point, man. But first I want to define emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is defined as the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, while also understanding and influencing the emotions of others. Let me read that again, man. The ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions. Recognize, understand, and manage your emotions, while also understanding and influencing the emotions of others. Understand this, man. It all boils down to self-control, man. And in this day and age, in this world today, there's a major concern about lack of accountability, man. Lack of accountability. And don't get me wrong, I used to be that guy. I used to be that guy that blamed other people for making me mad, blamed people for disrespecting me, you know what I'm saying, and everything, you know, that pushed me to get out of my character and step out of my character and indulge in the negativity with those negative people. And basically, it shows a lack of accountability. These days, you know what I'm saying, everybody is on matching energy. What does that say about your emotional intelligence if you're willing to step outside of who you are to match energy with a negative person, or to match energy with somebody who's doing you wrong, or somebody who's not right? You know what I'm saying? That's a major lack of emotional intelligence. Unless you the same way they are. Unless you an evil person, you going around hurting people, you don't care. That's the only thing, that's the only way that I feel somebody who's a positive, balanced person could actually try to match energy with somebody on some negative shit. But everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's the new catchphrase, match energy, match energy. That's why everybody, you know what I'm saying, is full of shit. And nobody is on nothing serious. Because an emotionally intelligent person, the person that I feel like I've become, I'm not matching energy with nobody on the negativity. I don't care how negative you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you don't physically harm me or physically threaten to do me any harm, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm emotionally intelligent enough to know I'm not scared of what you can do to me. I'm actually scared of what the system will do to me if I do something to you. That's what I'm more scared of. That's what I'm more afraid of. So that's why a lot of people get a pass now. That's why I had to develop my emotional intelligence, because in the past I have allowed tough guys to play tough with me, and then when I play back tough with them, they show me that they're not really tough and they go tell the police. I had to learn the hard way to practice my emotional intelligence, because I'm dealing with a bunch of, bankrupt, emotionally intelligent, bankrupt people. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, matching energy, because you bring the negativity to me, I'm going to give the negativity back to you. But like I tell you, people can't handle that. Usually the people throwing out the negativity are the most sensitive, delicate people it is. That's what they do what they call themselves protecting themselves. You know what I'm saying? When they feel threatened, they lash out or they talk loud. Or this. I found out that was a defense mechanism for fear, or for people not knowing how to handle their emotions. You know what I'm saying? And like, I've done plenty of time in prison behind tough ass people, you know what I'm saying, who wasn't tough when I got tough back with them. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, at the end of the day, that was my lack of emotional intelligence for allowing somebody to pull me down to their level and really mess up my life. And, end up in the penitentiary, spending time away from my kids, spending time away from my family, spending time being free and living life. All behind, a lack of emotional intelligence on my part. So emotional intelligence is something serious, for real. Emotional intelligence is crucial because it empowers us to understand and manage emotions, which impacts every aspect of our life. I don't care what area of life it is, man. You know what I'm saying? If you lack emotional intelligence, it's going to destroy your life. It's going to put you in situations where you lose control, you make bad decisions, you make bad choices, and like automatically it's going to be bad outcomes. But emotional intelligence helps us recognize our emotions, build self-awareness, and handle stress, enabling better decision making and resilience as we work towards our goals. That's how it affects our personal life, man. It helps us to recognize our emotions, build self-awareness, man, and really be able to emotionally deal with all the obstacles and all the challenges that we face in life. It affects our relationships, you know what I'm saying, by fostering empathy, effective communication, and conflict resolution. That's where a lot of us lose at, man. That's where a lot of us lose at. And I'm going to be honest, we were taught wrong. If you from the hood, like myself, you were taught to not let anybody bully you, not let anybody disrespect you, and to stand up for what you believe in, and to be willing to use violence to get your point across. That's what we were taught. We were taught that was cool and that was bullshit. That's jungle mentality. I talk to my son all the time and tell him I came from the jungle. I was raised in the jungle, and he didn't understand that until I broke it down to him. And look at the animalistic, you know what I'm saying, rules we had, the animalistic, you know what I'm saying, like the stuff we were taught, all of it was negative, but it was taught to us to teach us to survive in that environment. It was taught to us, like what I was taught, to defend myself, defend my family, protect my honor, you know what I'm saying, be willing to stand up for what I believed in as a man. You know what I'm saying? All of that is real, but the things that were taught to us in order to enable us to survive in our environment or survive in the hood, that's not going to help us thrive in this world. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Imagine you feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you in the hood and somebody come up, you know what I'm saying, but say you at work and somebody comes up and disrespect you. That's not the same environment. That's not the same type of, challenge, or that's not the same, or disrespect or anything like that. But because we're conditioned to act a certain way and we're conditioned to react a certain way towards certain stuff, Even in the workplace, you know what I'm saying? I see people now, oh, my boss said this and I cussed him out and I this and the third, and he not gonna disrespect me, or he not, you know what I'm saying? When a lot of times it's bull. A lot of times it shows a straight lack of emotional intelligence. That's all it shows. That you can't, you know what I'm saying, manage your emotions. That you can't control yourself. That you don't have self-control. And it's never good. It's never good. Good evening, Miss Alicia. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. As always, you always on point. I appreciate you holding it down for me. But, like I said, man, community building. Emotional intelligence promotes understanding, reduces conflict, and inspires collaboration, allowing individuals to unite and work towards common goals for a stronger, more supportive community. Think about it, man. We lack emotional intelligence, which a lot of us do to a certain extent, some to a major extent. That's what prevents us from being able to come together, work together, and build together. And believe me, as a man, like, and let me say this, you know what I'm saying, from the start. When I talk about relationships, understand this. I've been in relationships with women all my life. I can't tell you what's going on with you and your man. I can't tell you what your man got going on. But I can tell you based on the women I've dealt with in my past, you know what I'm saying, the women in my life, the women that are close to me, the women that surround me, I can tell you, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to certain things, and it comes to a lack of emotional intelligence when it comes to women. And for myself, I can give you, you know what I'm saying, the real on me. I can't speak for another man, so you won't get me to do that. Eventually, I'll bring on women who can speak from their experience in dealing with men. I'll bring them on, you know what I'm saying, so they can, you know what I'm saying, tackle it from a woman's perspective, you know what I'm saying, of dealing with men. But I'm not her. I'm him. You know what I'm saying? And all I can give you is based on, and like I said, I have men that I deal with, but I've never dealt with men on a daily, regular, everyday basis unless they were family. I just don't do dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. But, like I say, community, man, it's all about community. It's all about building. And like, there are so many challenges to building. There are so many challenges to people just partnering together and being able to do a job because of a lack of emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? We consistently worry about the wrong thing. We consistently, you know, allow stuff that we have no control over to move us and affect us, you know what I'm saying, in a negative way. And that's never good. That's never good. Like I always say, it's never good to give somebody the power to make you mad. Imagine that. Imagine how weak of a person that makes you if you give the next person the power to control your emotions, to make you mad, to make you sad, to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Even the women these days, that I want somebody that can make me happy. Imagine that. Imagine it. Imagine how, you know, emotionally unintelligent you have to be to depend on the next person to make you happy. Imagine it. That's not cool at all. That's giving, you know what I'm saying, another person, another human being, a human that's flawed, a human that makes mistakes, a human that is, you know, generally taught self-preservation, to be about self and to be about making sure they're straight. You are willing to give that person control of your emotions, control of how you feel. That's not never cool. It's not never cool. Mastering emotional intelligence transforms how we grow, how we connect, and how we contribute to the world around us. Point blank, period. And like I said, the emotionally unintelligent people, you see them. You see them. They the people, you know what I'm saying, battling back and forth on Facebook Live, talking about what they're going to do, talking about how they're going to pull up or telling people to pull up and all right. That man, that in its purest form is a lack of emotional intelligence, man. Why would you want, you know what I'm saying, problems? Why would you want static? Why would you want beef? Think about that. Think about that. People who jump up and run the fights are people who, like, them have to be, you know what I'm saying, like the lowest people in this world, because what shape or what, you know what I'm saying, does your life not offer to the point where you're so quick to indulge in the negativity, in the bullshit. Oh, this person disrespected me online. You're on social media. You're on social media, and it's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, I don't do it, but like I just sit and think, like when I see y'all post those pictures and I like, that is cool. But how much do you believe in yourself? How much do you love yourself? How much do you really believe that you are the shit? And I don't think it's much, because I could see a person come along under your post and say, oh, you not all that, and it cracks you. It'll break you down. It'll ruin your whole day. You'll jump back on there, you know what I'm saying, and spend an hour or two going back and forth with somebody who you don't know, who doesn't know you. Somebody who you don't know, who you've allowed to make you feel some type of way. Imagine, you know what I'm saying, imagine me getting upset because somebody who don't know me, who I don't know, who I've never had any interactions with, calling me ugly or speaking negatively about me. Imagine that. Because I see it as what it is. For you to take the time out, you know what I'm saying, to speak on me or to talk on me, just like I told you. That's like the people back in the days that used to say, stand back and look at other people and say, he think he all that. No, you think they're all that. You just not, you know what I'm saying, man enough to say that. So think about that. You know what I'm saying? I post up on Facebook all the time, and like people come for me all the time. But think about it. Like, I'm emotionally intelligent enough to know you don't know me, man. You don't know me. I post certain stuff, you know what I'm saying, and women jump on her. Oh, you must be damaged. Like, no, like I could, you know what I'm saying, like ask the women who know me. Ask the women who know. I don't get dumped. I'm a good dude. I don't get dumped. You know what I'm saying? I don't have women cheat on me. I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't dislike women and know I love women. But I'm emotionally intelligent enough to know that you can't, you know what I'm saying, move my emotions. You can't make me feel some type of way. I can choose to allow you to get in my head. I could choose to allow you to get under my skin. But that's on me. That is on me, man. That is the epitome of emotional intelligence, man. Being able to know, like, what does your opinion matter? What does your opinion of me matter? It doesn't. It doesn't. But like I said, man, some of us lack emotional intelligence, and you can see it. You can see it. Because like I said, like to all the women who come for me, you know what I'm saying? You notice I don't fire back. Because what I said, you can't change that. What I feel, you can't change that. I don't care what, you know what I'm saying, how you feel about me or how it makes you feel. You can't change the way I feel. You can't change my truth. You can't change my opinion. It's not happening. So when you come under the post, you know what I'm saying, and you shooting the slugs and you must be damaged or who hurt you? I don't get hurt. I don't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm too good, you know what I'm saying, to allow myself to be hurt. So if a woman does me wrong, I know that's her bad. You know what I'm saying? To the women who don't find me attractive, that's your problem, not mine. To the women who don't like me, that is cool. That is your option. That is, you know what I'm saying, your choice. It has no bearing on me or how I feel or how I feel about myself or how I live my life. I still know I'm the shit. If all of the women said they didn't want me, I would say that's their problem. I'm still the shit. I'm still the shit. Because I am who I am. And nobody can change that, no matter what. And that comes with emotional intelligence, man. But talk to me, man. Talk to me. Y'all talk to me. Share y'all thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Any questions? Emotional intelligence. Talk to me. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Because I can listen. I can take constructive criticism. I'm open. But the thing about it is, we have to be emotionally intelligent. Make sure that what you say is coming from a place of love or coming from a place of wanting me to do better or wanting me to be better. Don't let me get up under your skin and make you feel some type of way and then, you know what I'm saying, spew it at me, because that shows a lack of emotional intelligence, man. We need to do better. For real, we need to do better. We need to do better on the way we talk to each other. We need to do better on the way we treat each other. We need to learn to start understanding other people, man. It's not all about us. It's not all about us. When people can't come through for us, you know what I'm saying? That's not about us all the time. That's not about what we lack or what we didn't get. Most of the time and a lot of times it's about that person who we put our trust in and we depended on. We don't know what they're going through. I see people all the time come on here, oh, when I help everybody, you know what I'm saying? And then when I need help, you know what I'm saying? Them people can't help me. That lacks emotional intelligence, because how could you expect help from people that you have to help? Explain that. Explain, you know, how that makes sense. Explain that to me, how that makes sense. How would it make sense for me, you know what I'm saying, to have to help somebody, you know what I'm saying, somebody that needs my help? How can I expect that person to be in a situation to help me? It makes no sense. And people that do that lack emotional intelligence. You lack basic understanding of knowing if I'm constantly having to help somebody, that person is in no situation to help themselves. So how can I expect them to help me? We have to start doing better, man. We have to, you know what I'm saying, start being accountable and nurturing and growing emotional intelligence, man, because if we don't, it don't work. We're going to eventually end up killing each other off. We eventually going to end up, nobody's talking to nobody. Do you realize now, you know what I'm saying, for the emotionally unintelligent people who say, I don't deal with people, I don't this, like they have a phone friend for you now. I just looking, you know what I'm saying, the other day, they have a new phone friend that you can talk to. You can talk to the, you know what I'm saying, AI person on your phone, because you're not, you know what I'm saying, emotionally intelligent enough to make friends, to deal with people when they tell you you're wrong, to deal with people when they tell you, hey man, you can do better. So they created a friend for you to sit there and listen to all the bullshit and probably say, yeah, you right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you right, because your homegirls is tired of this shit. Or your homeboys is tired of this shit. Because no real homeboy, you know what I'm saying, is going to support you in some bullshit. That's not what real people do. Real people are going to call you on it. I just got through talking to my partner last night, my partner Kato, and telling him, you know what I'm saying, bro, like we at an age now, you know what I'm saying, where you should feel comfortable telling me when I'm wrong. You should feel comfortable telling me when I'm wrong. And just like he said, he don't want to be around nobody that he had to double guess or guess, you know what I'm saying, like, should I tell this person that? Or I'm afraid to tell this person that because I don't want this person to be mad at me, or because, no, that's not a real friend. That's not, you know what I'm saying, somebody who really care about you. People know, you know what I'm saying, that people tell me I sound harsh, I talk rough, but people have never told me I lie. People have never told me I lie. People have never told me, okay, I feel like you don't have my best interest at heart. Okay, I feel like you would lie to me to deceive me. I've never been told that before. They would say I'm harsh. They would say I do this. They would say, but I care. They would never tell you I don't care. That's the only reason why I waste my time. I wouldn't waste my time if I didn't care. I don't have time to waste. I have figured out my purpose. I'm pushing toward my purpose, so I don't have time to waste, especially with emotionally unintelligent people, man. Because where it's going to lead to? It's not going to lead to anything positive. It's not going to lead to nothing positive. Dealing with emotional unintelligent people, or people that lack emotional intelligence, it's going to lead to problems. It's going to lead to an argument. It's going to lead to a disagreement, a falling out, probably fighting, and even worse. You know what I'm saying? One of us could end up dead, and one of us could end up in prison. And that's where we all headed, man. Look at it. Look at us today. Look at us today. Just like somebody said, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you can't even get a family together to have a family reunion. Why? Because people in the family lack emotional intelligence. Well, I don't deal with him, or I don't like him, or he said something about me to her, or she said something we are not united as a family. We are not united as neighborhoods. We are not united as communities. You have homeboys falling out and killing each other for lack of emotional intelligence. When has that ever been cool, man? When has it ever been cool? When have we ever been this divided, you know what I'm saying, and this messed up? Talk to me now. Talk to me. Tell me something. When? All from a lack of emotional intelligence. And think about it. When you lack emotional intelligence, especially when you have kids. Imagine me running around here, you know what I'm saying, knowing I got kids in the house. You know, want to argue with everybody that got something to say about me. We want to fuss and cuss, you know what I'm saying, and scream and yell at them. Want to, you know what I'm saying, pull up and fight anybody that don't agree with what I'm saying, or anybody that got something negative to say about what I'm saying or what I'm doing or what I post on social media. Like, imagine that. What kind of message would that be sending to my kids? That would be teaching them to act just like me. Teaching them to act. And one thing about it, when they run out of this house and go out there doing the same shit, want to argue with everybody, want to test everybody, and want to check everybody, you know what I'm saying, and want to be hard with everybody, somebody is going to do their ass in, man. Somebody is going to do their ass in. I'm looking at kids going to prison every day. I'm looking at kids dying every day. And these raggedy ass parents sitting around talking about, oh, they didn't have to do them like that. Oh, you could have taught them better. You could have taught them better. You know what I'm saying? It was on you to teach them, you know what I'm saying, to be able to conduct yourself like a man out there. It was on you to be able to teach them to be able to, you know what I'm saying, talk out conflict with a person they have conflict with. It was on you to be able to teach them how to control themselves and how to control their emotions and not let nobody knock them off their square to make them do something crazy and out of character. It's on you to teach them that. But if you haven't learned it yourself, it's no hope for you and it's no hope for your child. You might as well send him to prison yourself. You might as well send him. If you haven't taught him how to be or her how to be emotionally intelligent, they out here, you know what I'm saying, with other emotionally unintelligent people. What you think gonna happen when these people run into? If they have no each other, if they have no emotional intelligence, if they can't resolve conflict, if they can't agree to disagree, if they can't talk out a problem, you know what I'm saying, or talk through a disagreement, what do you think gonna happen? What do you think gonna happen? They gonna end up, y'all gonna be sharing them on Facebook, like y'all sharing all these other people. Y'all gonna be sharing them on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be like the little girl that shared the picture. She got beat up, you know what I'm saying, and pistol whip or whatever. I saw that today, but I don't know what happened. But I'm looking in the comments saying you were on live talking about what you were gonna do to people, telling people to pull up, or you was gonna pull up. What did you think was gonna happen? Think about that. What do you think when if you tell me you're gonna pull up on me and do me some harm? What am I supposed to do? Wait on you to pull up and do me some harm? Or be ready to send your ass to your maker? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Think about that, because that's a whole different ballgame. I don't know what y'all youngsters be on. Y'all older women too, or older men too, because I see y'all on that shit. What do you think gonna happen? Think about that. Think about that. No matter who it is, you tell a coward, I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna do you some harm. Is that coward supposed to sit there and wait on you to pull up and do them some harm? Keep it real. Keep it real, man. That don't make no sense. Like they said, gangsters don't talk about it. Know what I'm saying? This is new way shit to jump online or get on, you know what I'm saying, go live and telling people what you going. We didn't do that. That wasn't how it was done. When it was time to get you, you got. And motherfucker ain't calling you, warning you, hey man, look out, I'm coming to get you. Come on, man. What kind of intelligence do that show? What kind of intelligence do that show for me to tell somebody I'm going to do you some harm in front of millions of people? Come on, man. That's a self-defense case, man. Like, come on and do me. If you go on live and tell somebody you're going to do me something, I'm going to make an example of your ass for everybody you told. I want to put your ass on live, blanked out, and say, here, for everybody that listened to him, like, this is what happened when you talking about pulling up on me, talking about doing me something. And that's with anybody. I would never, know what I'm saying, get on live, I'm coming, like, come on, man. For real. And you think he not going to be waiting to do you something or to protect himself? But that's all we got going on. That's all we got going on. Exactly, Alicia, that's why we have so many killings. That's exactly what I'm talking about. A lack of emotional intelligence because you want to be tough. Or you won't let nobody, disrespect you. Or how disrespectful it will be if a motherfucker call you ugly and you act out. Is that like, I'm telling you, like with girls, women have told me, you look like you beat women. Imagine that. Imagine it. I've had women tell me, you so bitter, you know what I'm saying, this is the third. You sound, you know what I'm saying, like you suspect, or you gay, you know what I'm saying. Imagine it. Imagine me getting, you know what I'm saying, upset because somebody called me a name or somebody called me out of my name. Imagine that. Somebody on the internet. It's totally different if you're standing in my face. But we talking about somebody on the internet. And they get a real rise out of y'all. They get a real rise out of y'all. People is pulling up, you know what I'm saying? I seen a little situation in Redbird. Your homeboy got knocked out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all pull up to fight or y'all go to fight somewhere. Can't nobody get knocked out. Can't nobody get dropped. Y'all got to kill each other. What kind of emotional intelligence is that? We can't pull up and fight no more? Like, no. No, man. No, that's not cool at all. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's not cool at all. That is not cool at all. But, man, I want to run down to you the 5 key components of emotional intelligence, man, so we can start practicing and trying to do better, man, and being better. But the first key is self-awareness, just like with everything, man. It starts with you. It starts with you, man. It starts with understanding and controlling your own emotions, man. That's what it started with. Taking back the power. Taking back the power over your life, over your thoughts, over your emotions. Who should have power over your emotions? If you're a strong black woman, who should have power, you know what I'm saying, over your emotions? If you're a strong black man, who should have power over your emotions? If you are strong, words should make you weak. Words should make you weak. What somebody feel or what somebody think should move you. Unless it's true. I tell people all the time, you call me a punk and I get mad, I may be a punk. I may be a punk. I may, be suspect. I might be straddling the fence or something. Like, why would it make me mad if I'm not a punk? Why would it make me mad? Because they said it? Who are they? Who are they? But like I said, the number 2 key is self-regulation. Managing your emotions in healthy ways, man. Managing your emotions in healthy ways, man. Managing your emotions in healthy ways. We have to figure out ways to manage our emotions. We have to figure out how we can take back control of our emotions, our feelings, and whatever, because they are just that. They are ours, man. The next one, the number 3 key is motivation. Staying focused and resilient in achieving your goals, man. I guarantee you, man, once you get to your purpose and you realize your purpose and you get that fire in you to push towards achieving your purpose or achieving your goals, man, negativity becomes, like really, man, obsolete. I get to the point where it's hard to see negativity unless it's coming from those close to me, just because of that. But somebody, that's on social media, like, man, I barely give y'all comments a thought. I barely give y'all comments a thought because it's about interactions. I'm never going to, be the person to say no bull just to get a reaction, but I stand behind what I believe in. I stand behind what I say. I'm not saying nothing on this internet that I wouldn't say in real life, so I'm going to stand on it. If you don't agree with it, that's cool. If you disagree with it, if you hate it, like, that's cool. That's your prerogative. I wouldn't waste my time trying to tell you different, because what would I look like trying to waste your time changing your mind on something when what you think don't matter to me? What you think don't matter to me. Man. And for real, in this day and age, you got a lot of this, that's what they lack for real. No one knows how to manage the emotion. Exactly. That's the key. That's the key, because we moved by too much shit that, is not relevant. We move by too much stuff that's not relevant. I go back to social media. I see people women this. You know what I'm saying? You have the men jump out. Oh, this is the third. You have it, but real women don't do this, or real women do. Then you have the women how to come out. Do that make you real? Or do that, when he say a real woman this, and you have to come defend yourself, that just shows that you fake. For real. Hit dogs holler. Hit dogs holler. We've known that forever. You know what I'm saying? If I come out and make a random statement now about women, if like you know what I'm saying, they said in the OJ case, if it don't fit, we must quit, man. If it don't fit, leave it alone. Why do it bother you? The only way it will bother you is if there's some truth in it. And if there's some truth in it, you coming to attack the person who said it is not going to change the truth in it. You come out better using that energy to try to correct whatever is wrong or correct whatever, you know what I'm saying, made you mad about it. Correct it in you. Because you have to control you. You have to control you. For real. But number 4 is empathy. Recognizing and respecting other people's emotions. Like, a lot of us can't even respect our own. A lot of us don't even know what I'm saying, can't even, you know, cope with our own emotions. So I know you don't understand what's going on with somebody else. You can't think that far. But that's what separates the humans from, you know what I'm saying, what? The Walking Dead. That's a zombie. Being able to understand, okay, that person might be going through something or that person might be dealing with something. We killing each other because people bump into each other. Think about that, man. Or because people looked at people funny. Think about that. People out here dying, man, because somebody looked at you funny. How the hell you know they was looking at you? You had to be looking at them. But that part never come. Well, nigga was looking at me. Nigga, you was looking at that month. That to be able to see him looking at you. Come on, man. No emotional intelligence, man. No empathy. Number 5, social skills, man. Dealing with people. Building healthy relationships through effective communication, man. We can't communicate. We can't communicate. I have problems communicating with, you know what I'm saying, women who are damaged because they feel like, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that I say is an attack. So they attack back. We can't communicate. How we going to build? How we going to get better if we can't communicate? How we going to get better if I can't tell you wrong? If you so good or you so, you know what I'm saying, messed up or you so emotionally unintelligent that when I tell you wrong, you automatically, you know what I'm saying, want to argue or you automatically want to attack because you feel attacked, that lacks emotional intelligence. I've never been able, you know what I'm saying, I've never not been able to listen to people. I even ask people close to me, hey man, like if I could do one thing to better myself, what would that, like, come on man, because I'm trying to get better. I don't feel like I'm the best. So if you tell me I'm not the best, that don't move me. That really will make me want to, know what I'm saying, step my game up and be better and be the best. Not get upset. Not get upset, man, because I don't care what it is. Like, the only reason it would make me feel some type of way or upset me is if there was some truth to it. That's the only way. If you call me gay, you lying. I'm not gay, so it don't move me. You might be gay, you know, but that's not my problem. It don't move me. What you say don't move me. Because I said something that rubbed you the wrong way, you feel like I've been hurt or I've been abused by women and I hate women, that is cool. You can think that. It doesn't move me because the women I know, they know better. They know I love them. They know that. They know I do anything for them, you know what I'm saying? They know I ride for them. I lay down my life for them. So I wouldn't do that, you know what I'm saying, if I didn't like women or if I didn't respect women. So no. No, 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 no. But let me give you, you know what I'm saying, some examples, man. Like I said, anything from parents, you know what I'm saying, who can't remain calm when they child going through something. I see the parents screaming and yelling and want to beat on the kids, and you know that's because you can't deal with it. That's because you're not emotionally intelligent enough to handle that. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. We got to call it what it is. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Like I had the same thing in dealing with my parents when I was young. You know what I'm saying? My parent lacked emotional intelligence. But back then it was just, oh, well, you do what I say or I'll beat your ass, or you shut up, you talking back. You know what I'm saying? You talking back to grown folks, so you know, no, you couldn't deal with that truth. A lot of parents couldn't deal with that truth. I see them now. I seen a video on the thing the other day. The little girl said the girl was ugly. She done went off, you know what I'm saying, and smacked the baby, you know what I'm saying, and get mad because you won't, know what I'm saying, lie thinking you all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did that baby saying you ugly, you know what I'm saying, make you feel some type of way if you're not ugly? You had to know you were ugly to get that mad and mad enough to smack her. You had to know you were ugly, because if you wasn't ugly, it wouldn't have mattered. And that is a child. That is a child. Imagine that. Imagine a child, your child, being able to call you ugly and make you feel ugly and act ugly. You acted ugly after she did that. You proved her right. But she got popped because she being grown up. No, she had an opinion. But she don't have a right to have an opinion unless you agree with it. Come on now. That shows a lack of emotional intelligence, man. That's not how we doing it. That's not how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? To the people who pull up to the fight, they want to get that nigga, get that, this is the third. It is not emotional intelligence, man. Because if it was your ass, you wouldn't want nobody standing around cheering nobody to get on your ass. Keep it real. You would say that, oh, that's a hater, oh, this is the third, you want to whoop them. But then you jump out at the fight, pull your phone out, and you trying to instigate. That's showing lack of emotional intelligence, man. I see so many videos, you know what I'm saying, where people, you know what I'm saying, get stolen on, and the first thing the friends or the associates think to do is, let me pull out my phone and record it. Not let me stop it. Not let me, you know what I'm saying, be the mediator. Hey, man, y'all leave it alone. No, I want to get the video. I want to get the video of niggas acting ignorant or niggas acting, you know what I'm saying, with no emotional intelligence. I want to get the video. How emotionally intelligent you to think I want to pull out the phone, you know what I'm saying, so I can get these people, you know what I'm saying, two people that's about to hurt each other, try to kill each other, but I want to be able to get the video so I can share the video. But that's cool though. That's cool, you know what I'm saying, like, because you shared the video, so you got some views. You know what I'm saying? People getting dead wrong, but I shared the video. You know, I got some views. Oh, y'all, this is so wrong, but you sharing the video like it's right. Of somebody getting handled rough or somebody getting treated wrong. Knowing damn well, if you was in the shoes, you wouldn't want nobody sharing that shit. If somebody caught a video of you getting your ass whooped, you wouldn't want people to share that shit. If somebody shared that shit, you know what I'm saying, and laugh, you'll be on there in your feelings because you lack emotional intelligence. So why do you do it? Why do you do it? Why do you do it? Why do we do it? Why do we continue to show our ass and show that we ignorant, man? Why? Why? When are we going to step up and start being real black kings and queens? I stopped calling people kings and queens because it ain't too many real kings and queens. A lot of us are some motherfucking peasants. So we should start calling it what it is. You know what I'm saying? We should start, I don't care if you get mad. I don't none of that. If you act like a fucking peasant, we're going to start calling you a peasant. Ain't no more kings and queens. Because we ain't on that level. And we not even trying to get on that level. We too comfortable being peasants. For real. Get off the gas, man. Get off the gas. But, man, at the end of the day, lacking emotional intelligence, man, will cause you a life of challenges and negativity. Miscommunication. Without understanding our own emotions or empathizing with others, we may misinterpret intentions or express ourselves poorly, leading to misunderstandings. It happens every day. It happens every day because you feel threatened. Nah, I didn't threaten you. I told you the truth. If it made you mad, check yourself. Why did it make me mad if it's not true? And if it is true, why am I getting mad? Because somebody called the truth. Because you emotionally unintelligent. That's why. That is why, man. Broken relationships. Poor emotional regulation can result in conflicts, unresolved issues, and a lack of trust, ultimately damaging connections with others. Come on, man. It happens every day. It happens every day because you're not emotionally intelligent enough. You know what I'm saying? When somebody going through something, you know what I'm saying, and somebody wants to be left alone or they tuning me out or they, you know what I'm saying, closing me out. I feel some type of way because you know what I'm saying, emotionally unintelligent. It's not all about you all the time. Being emotionally intelligent enough to say, okay, well, they might be going through something. Let me see what's going on with them. Let me see if I could put my bullshit to the side and focus on helping them work through whatever they working through. That's emotional intelligence. Stress. Inability to manage emotions can intensify stress. We know that. We know that's why half y'all women, you know what I'm saying, edges and shit falling out now. Because y'all running around stressed. Because y'all running around, that's why y'all can't, you know what I'm saying, keep a man now. It ain't, you know what I'm saying, because men ain't shit. It because you not shit. You not emotionally intelligent enough, you know what I'm saying, to deal with other people. That's why they can't handle me. Nobody wants to try to handle an emotionally unintelligent person. What man wants a woman that is emotionally unintelligent that I have to handle? No. No. No, you right. You know what I'm saying? They can't handle you. That's why you single. That's why you would never be with somebody, because you need to learn to handle yourself. You need to learn to control yourself. It's not on nobody else to control you. We ain't no animal trainers. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to train no wild animals. Go be wild. Do what you do. Be emotionally unintelligent. Keep getting in bullshit. Keep falling out with everybody. Keep blaming it on everybody else. And keep living, you know what I'm saying, your dark, destructive lifestyle. Keep living. Keep living, man. Keep living. Keep living. Man, look, just like I said, keep it real, man. Miscommunication, broken relationships, stress. These issues can create a cycle of frustration, disconnection, and emotional overwhelm. That's what leads to mental, you know what I'm saying, health problems. Emotional intelligence, a lack of it, man, that's a mental issue. That's a real issue. Oh, I'm just me. This is just how I am. If people can't deal with me, then they don't know. Nobody gonna deal with that. Why you think, you know what I'm saying, you mostly by yourself? Unless you lying. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all doing out here now, trying to act like y'all on point, and y'all so strong, and y'all so intelligent, and y'all so this, and y'all so that. But as soon as this conflict arises, you want to, know what I'm saying, act dumb. You want to yell. You want to scream. Oh, you can't tell me nothing. I'm grown. I do what I want to do. All this extra ass shit because you emotionally unintelligent, man. That's true. Stay by your damn self. Stay by yourself. Why would you get in a relationship? Why would you deal with people, you know what I'm saying, when nobody can tell you nothing? When you grown and you do what you want to do. Do you. Stay by yourself. Do you. Do what you want to do. Don't try to put that on nobody else. Because nobody else has to respect you grown. When no other grown-up has to respect you grown and you do. We all can do that. We all grown. We all can do what we want to do. But is that emotionally intelligent? Does that show emotional intelligence because you do what you want to do because you're grown? Or do it show emotional intelligence when you do what you're supposed to do because you're grown? I'm not getting no relationship to do what I want to do. That's not what relationships are for. If I want to do what I want to do, you know what I'm saying, and I want to be grown, I stay by myself. I'll be single, you know what I'm saying, and the people that come in my life, I make sure they know I'm grown. I do what I want to do. I'm not getting in no relationship for that. To get in a relationship with somebody and say, okay, I'm going to put you first and I want you to put me first, but the whole time I'm feeling like I'm grown, I do what I want to do, that's fucked up. That set the relationship up for failure. That sets yourself up for failure. You wasting time. You wasting your time and you wasting the person's time you're in a relationship with. Stay by yourself. Do what the fuck you want to do and be grown. That's what grown-ups do. Or if they choose to get in a situation where I'm with somebody, I'm going to, know what I'm saying, take this person in consideration because this person is with me. This is my partner. This is my teammate. This is my work, whatever it is. But if you can't do that and you have the right to put yourself first, but keep yourself by your damn self. Keep yourself by yourself. Don't jump in somebody else's life and say, hey, I'm going to put you first when you know you can't. That's why these relationships failing like they failing. That's why all these, you know what I'm saying, damaged, you know what I'm saying, misinformed women running around here talking about what a real man is and they never had a real man. That's why. That is emotional unintelligence. That's why these men running around to my women ain't shit, but you study trying to, know what I'm saying, grab a woman or run up on a woman. Or you trying to have a woman and but they ain't shit. That shows emotional Unintelligent, brother. How can you be emotionally intelligent to want a woman, you know what I'm saying, but you don't trust women, or women ain't shit and all this and all this? How could you look your mother in the face when you feel like women ain't shit? How could you look your sister, your daughter, anybody in the face when you feel like women ain't shit? That's emotional unintelligence. To the women, to the men running around here cheating on women, beating on women, and doing all this disrespectful shit that got daughters that want to kill niggas. If a nigga do that to your daughter, that shows your emotional unintelligence, nigga. You're not emotionally intelligent. Simple as that. Point blank, period. You're not emotionally intelligent, man, because emotionally intelligent people know, like myself, I started treating women special a long time ago because I'm not going for it to my sisters, you know what I'm saying, or my daughters, anything less than they special. That's why. That's why. Because I'm going to stand on business if somebody mess over my sister, so I'm not messing over nobody's sister. That's emotional intelligence, my guy. That's what men do. But as adults, man, as adults, like I said, man, every day you can get better. You know what I'm saying? Emotional intelligence is not learned overnight. We didn't get in this situation overnight. So we can learn to be emotionally intelligent, man. You can train yourself up to be emotionally intelligent. You can train your kids up to be emotionally intelligent. But it's not going to happen overnight. Because you didn't get how you were. We didn't get how we were overnight. But for those people who are really trying to improve their emotional intelligence, I want to give you some tips, man. I want to give you some tips on how we can get it together, get yourself together, man, for real. But the number one is self-reflection, man. Every day, we should take time out to reflect, you know what I'm saying, on our day. Every day. When somebody makes you mad, reflect on that, man. When somebody makes you mad, or you say somebody, you allow somebody to make you mad, reflect on that. Question that. Why did I let this person make me mad? Why did it make me mad? Because I've done it. And just like I said, I'm going to keep it real. Like I said, the reason why I say that is, it's usually because somebody says some truth that you can't handle. Because when I analyze it, just like I said, why did it make you mad? Why did it make you mad? Does he know you? Is he close enough to know you like that? Or did he look at a picture and say you ugly? Like, what do that mean? I've looked at pictures and said they were ugly. That shouldn't affect the person. That shouldn't affect the person, because if you was a solid person, what I think about you shouldn't matter unless I matter in your life. It's different if I'm your husband, or I'm a random dude on Facebook. I'm a random dude on Facebook, but I can say something to you to ruin your day. That shows how weak-minded you are. That shows how little you have going on in life. Think about it. But self-reflection, man. Take the time out to assess your emotional triggers, man. What triggered you? Why did it trigger you? Why did it make you feel some type of way? The next thing we could do, man, I think this is the number one thing, man. I had to learn to do this myself. Pause before reacting, man. Pause before reaction, because I'm going to tell you something that a lot of people know what I'm saying? A lot of people might not agree with, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Every action doesn't deserve a reaction. Every action, and like sane people know this. Sane people know this, and I guarantee you, if you start pause and take a second before you respond, you'll get to the point where you don't even address the shit that don't need to be addressed. You let that shit fly. You let it fly. Because I'm going to tell you this, and I tell people this all the time. If a person thinks anything about you, if a person feels some type of way about you, if a person feels like you are like this, or you are like that, or you're like that, you can whoop their ass till they blue in the face. Do you think it's going to change? Keep it real. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? The person that, the women that told me, you look like you beat women. If I went to beat them up, would that change the way they feel? Think about it. Would it change? Would it make them stop saying, I look like I beat up women? Or would I prove the point? And that's what you do. That's what y'all do when y'all allow people to pull y'all out of character. or test your emotional intelligence. You playing right into their hands. You prove them right. Whatever they say about you, you prove them right, because you can never prove them wrong, especially by reacting. Especially by reacting and fighting. It's not going to change. It's not going to change the person's mind. It's not going to make the person feel no different about how they feel. It's not. Let me take this time. Ooh, this time is getting on down. I've been talking too much, man. So y'all really respect this, though. But, number 3, communicate clearly, man. Express yourself honestly and respectfully, man. Communicate clearly. Learn to talk, man. We don't even know how to talk. Just like I said, we don't know. Like I try to talk to women, man, and I swear, if the emotions get in, they don't hear nothing I say. They don't hear nothing I say. I could tell you, oh, you know, you do this, you know what I'm saying? Like that would make us a whole lot better. Oh, so you saying I'm not doing this? No. Learn to communicate clearly. I'm not trying to say anything. If I say something to you, don't go, oh, so what you trying to say? Or so what you mean? No, I say what I mean. You don't have to guess. Take control. Emotional intelligence. You don't have to guess what I'm saying. I speak clearly. I can articulate. If you don't, know what I'm saying, understand, say, I'm not fully understanding, you know what I'm saying? Can you explain it? And I will explain it. Don't go with also what you're saying and let your emotional unintelligence tell you what I'm saying. That's the conflict. But seek feedback. Ask trusted friends. Trusted. Not the bullshit people y'all be fucking with these yes men. These other damaged women that be telling y'all this bullshit because they want to see y'all single and fucked up like they are. Not them. Know what I'm saying? Ask trusted friends and family for constructive feedback on how you handle emotions. Talk to people. Your people know how you is. Ask them for real. Ask them for real. But next, number 5, practice empathy, man. Listen without judgment and try to see situations from other people's perspective. That's how you start practicing, man. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. But, like I said, man, let me jump into this, you know what I'm saying? Teaching emotional intelligence to our kids, man. It's important to teach emotional intelligence early. Emotional intelligence skills help children build resilience, handle peer pressure, and succeed socially and academically, man. They need this. They need this, man, in order to build resilience, in order to be able to overcome peer pressure. Pressure from their peers to do certain shit. Like an emotionally intelligent person, which I was early, I was able to say, okay, I'm going to go with this and I'm going to do with this, but I was also able to say, nah, I'm good. Y'all can go ahead. Emotional intelligence, man. For teaching our kids, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, here are a few tips for teaching our kids emotional intelligence. Number 1, you have to model emotional intelligence, man. Show them how to handle emotions calmly by handling yours calmly. Be an example. Be a living example. Don't go with the do as I say, not as I do shit. That shit don't work. We seen that already. We went through that in our generation. That shit didn't, know what I'm saying, work. That shit just made you lose respect for the person telling you that. Let's keep it real. Teach your kids how to label their emotions and acknowledge their emotions. I feel happy. I feel angry. I feel sad. Teach them how to, know what I'm saying, talk about it and express their emotions, man. Make them feel comfortable coming and talk to you. Don't tell your son he no punk because he's sad or because he hurt or because he crying. That may be his way of dealing with emotions to keep from going out there fucking something up. Talk to him, man. Encourage him. Teach problem solving, man. Help them brainstorm solutions to conflicts, man, or challenges. Encourage empathy, man. Role play scenarios where they imagine how someone else feels in certain situations, man. Teach them to empathize with other people. Teach them to have empathy for how other people feel, man. Number 1, praise emotional intelligent behavior, man. When you see your kids show kindness, when you see them show patience, when you see them show self-control, in certain situations, praise them, man. That's the way you do it. That's what being a man is all about. That's what being a strong black woman is all about, man. Those are the characteristics that define a man or define a woman. But like I say, man, we need to work, man. We need to work. We need to work, man. We need to work on being more emotionally intelligent. So, like I said, I've gave tips on how to practice emotional intelligence, man. Pick one of those tips, man, and try it this week. Do that for you, man. Do that for you. It can't hurt. It can't hurt. It cannot hurt, man. But hey, man, I ran out of time. You know what I'm saying? I ran over time. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank Miss Alicia, man, you know what I'm saying, for rocking with me, keeping me company with the comments, you know what I'm saying, and the input. I appreciate all of that. To everybody that watched the live stream, I salute you. To everybody that's watching the video later, like, I salute you, man. Emotional intelligence. Let's practice it, man. Let's start practicing it because our kids' lives count on it. Our kids' lives count on it. If we don't start practicing emotional intelligence as adults and leading by example and teaching our kids, man, look at the rate that we're dying right now. Look at the high rates all over the United States that black people, especially young black people, are dying right now, man. And I guarantee you, at the heart of it, at the core of all this killing and all this, you know what I'm saying, violence, is a lack of emotional intelligence, man. Hey, man, y'all take care. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week, man. I appreciate it. If you like the content, man, if you support the content, hey, share the video. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get in contact with me, hey, like I told you, hit me up at IamTobyO'Neal.com. Let's chop it up. Or you can follow me on all social platforms at I am Toby O'Neal. I am TOBYONEAL, man. On behalf of Team O'Neal and the P-Ave Perspective, man, good night, man. Y'all have a great one. And I'll see y'all next week.